Hello, and welcome back. We once again built a vehicle in automation, and this time, it's not a good vehicle. Drivability, horrible. Sportiness, bad. Comfort, what comfort? Safety, what safety? Is it practical? No! But what it is a vehicle that I've been wanting to drive in BeamNG. It is a World of Outlaws style sprint vehicle. And now, I've seen some people talking about making mods of these in the past, but I've not seen any that have been completed, and it looks like a lot of the projects have been abandoned, which is unfortunate because I'm sure they could do a lot better job than I can. But what I did was I took a mod body and I deleted everything except for the wheels. Absolutely everything, even the suspension got rid of, and these are just 3D fixtures. And so I built all of this out of 3D fixtures, and it's jank, it's not great, it is what it is. But yeah, that's what we got. So then I had the fun of exporting this to BeamNG, and if you export this right to BeamNG as is, well, no, nothing good happens, because as I said, I deleted the whole body. BeamNG doesn't know what to do with the nodes and the beams and the collision triangles, or the exporter doesn't know what to do with them, and then BeamNG freaks out because they're all in a line, and BeamNG does not like straight lines. They like the things to be three-dimensional. Go figure. So we had to go in, we had to change the collision mesh, move a whole bunch of nodes, move a bunch of beams, get things to at least be stable. But I didn't want to stop there because, you know, this is alright looking. I mean, it's not good looking, but it's alright looking, except these rear wheels are the same size, and that is not accurate for these sprint cars. And you can see up here I have this labeled as a 15-inch wheel. Well, what I did was I exported two versions of this, two different size wheels, and I figured, hey, let's go in and figure out how to mash those together. And mash I did. So first thing I had to do, flex bodies. Had to bring in the flex bodies, the two different wheels, separate them, and then added them in here. So we got, you know, the left and right for the tires and wheels. But that's just the visuals. That doesn't change the actual wheel size of the, you know, what's actually contacting the ground. For that, we had to go into the suspension. And in the suspension, you take a look in here, this is where the wheels are created. And then there's a bunch of jank code, because that's what I copied in. I basically said, sure, the right rear tire, the wheel, that can be created based off of the export. But let's change the radius, the tire width, etc., and create the left wheel off of that. And wouldn't you know it, it worked. So here we are at Motorsports Playground in BeamNG, and we're going to jump into the vehicles here, and we're going to come down to the sprint car. And look at that, we have two different size wheels. Not only looks wise, but if I turn on the collision mesh, look at that. The collision mesh is actually correct. The rest of the collision mesh, I mean, it's there. It's functional. It's not perfect by any means. But what we have is we have a sprint car. And let me tell you, I've never driven a sprint car in real life. And of course, whenever I made this, I made the most powerful version, the highest class, the 410 series, and it is not easy to drive. I don't know how much of that is a skill issue, probably a lot. But this thing does pull to the left, which is what you would expect, and that's the whole purpose of the extra large right rear tire. And you can, if you feather the throttle, you can get it going pretty good. Now, I did have to make a few changes. BeamNG was not happy about the tires on this, and they were just freaking out. So I did have to change some of the settings on that. But yeah, we now have a hard to drive, lots of fun sprint car, and it still needs a lot of work, and I plan on doing a lot more to it. Oh, but I wanted to show this off and let me know if this is something that you're interested in. Should I keep working on this? What other kind of vehicle should I make? I do want to create some liveries for this with various, make-believe sponsors. And let's get a nice... Ooh. I was going to say, let's get a nice either crash or turn, and did a little bit of neither. But yeah, let me know what you think. This thing... I mean, the collision mesh is good enough for now. If you're good at modding and you want to help me make this even better, let me know, because I could certainly use the help. If you just want to mess around with this, I'll have a link down below. I do have this up on the BeamNG forums. I don't have it on the repository yet, not until I get it to a better position than this. Things that I want to accomplish for sure. Try to make this a little more controllable, but not too controllable. I mean, it's got to be true to how it is. The interior, well, I had texture issues. I don't know why. That steering wheel. Oh, that just said damaged it. Yeah, so I gotta mess with textures. I gotta fix the. I gotta get all new exhaust mesh on here, and eventually, mess with the gearing and mess with different size engines and make different classes. But yeah, we now have a World of Outlaws sprint car. So if you want to help me on the journey, I'd love to get your help. If you want to mess around with it, download it. And if you want to just do donuts, this thing can tornado like nobody's business. I think we're actually starting to hover. Did not realize I made a vehicle that can almost fly. That is amazing. Woo! So, yeah. That's all I got for you today. It's what I've been working on the past week or so. And got to a point finally where at least I can showcase what it is and what it isn't. That's all. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave comments down below. What kind of vehicles should I make? What kind of modifications should I make to this one? And yeah, let's get BeamNG full of awesome vehicles. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. That's all I have for you. Have a good one. Peace.